Okay, what should I ask next? What's your name again? Sesana and Tina are talking over there. Over here. Oh, if it isn't Professor Yoinara. Sesana and Tina. That's a rare combination. Oh, I will leave us to have a considerable companionship. Indeed, I suspect you will say that no matter who I was with, Mr. Yoinara. Well, but if you were chatting it up with Rokuro, I might think there'd be a catalysm on the horizon or something. I must agree with you there. If you ask me, that might be a case of disliking those who remind you of yourself. And I will not deny that either. Humans are strange creatures, often fighting with one another due to none other than their own resemblance. You say that like you've had a sudden revelation, Tina. Well, I also believe you view things in a more objective way than the others. I could say the same of Serokuro. It's like you're always taking a step back to observe the full picture. Though, Serokuro proficiency is then proceeding to make attacks on people. To think one's mouth could endlessly spout such sarcasm targeted at so many people. I can respect it in a way. I think you're no slouch yourself. Yes, but I believe you can't do that without knowing what kind of person you're dealing with. I'm envious as can be of that supreme level of insight. Come to think of it, Werewolf is a game that plays emphasis on that. Indeed, and such is why Serokuro and Lady Tina were so powerful. There were also numerous players that were all too easy to figure out. Madame Kasima is quite emotional and Serokuro may appear hard to read, but his expression tell all. Even Madame Sesena tends to show with her face when she's feeling tense. Serokuro never trusts anyone to begin with, almost as if he's given up on relating with others. Could something have happened regarding your own relationship with Mr. Yoinara? What makes you think that? You intentionally or no? I think unconsciously it appears as if you are holding back your expression of emotion. And from the pause in your last statement, I wonder if you aren't somewhat aware. Whoa, will you look at it? Where can one voice such a keen eye? It might be called my pedigree, for I must put on the perfect look in my dealing with other people. I'm good at investigating, but it's hard to know how to teach myself such power of conjecture. Humans are creatures one can define and divide into some number of categories after all. I suppose one should first start by knowing their own self well, before they turn to others. Your own self? Indeed, so Mr. Yoinara, could I ask you to offer your service as a teacher? When one confronts themselves, where should they be looking, do you think? When one confronts themselves, where should they be looking, do you think? Well, dislike, of course, I think. I don't know. And the parts you don't like, I guess. So you're also acquainted. I do believe that means she's complimenting you. Find many things you dislike about yourself. This is what father told me. He said to even treat others as mirrors and know yourself as best you can. I get it. That must be a cause in disliking those similar to you too. It strengthens one's mind. The longer you can look at yourself, it does seem like your spirit will be the first thing to give in. And when you grow accustomed to peering within your depth, your own depth, you naturally start to see what others are hiding and what they dislike. For people's very natures reside in those depths. I see, I've learned a lot. Haven't you, Mr. Yainara? It might prove necessary for this situation, but that's right. If I might append something to my observation about Mr. Yoinara earlier, I might even think that he's given up on himself. Given up, you say? Sorry, but you got that wrong. I'm more unwilling to resign myself than you think. That's too bad. Even I have a ways to go, perhaps. Incidentally, I wasn't aware that my tenseness showed on my face. Indeed, but it is difficult to be aware of action you subconsciously or on instinct. What words will stimulate your depth in which situation reaffirm that? And werewolf is a piece of cake. I get it. I've learned much from this. Now the next time I play werewolf, I will pulverize, scandalize, and mesmerize. Is scandalizing really necessary? You make a good point. I look forward to the next weekend content, Madam Sisina. Yes, absolutely. I have my honor to uphold, and so I refuse to lose in a game of my own suggestion. Was it you who spread the game, Sisina? I broke in pretty much all of the tabletop games you see played at school. There are many others, so I encourage you to try them yourself. You aren't too busy during summer break, are you? When I'm in the classroom, maybe. Then I will speak to you then. If I kept playing games like Werewolf, I could see myself getting tired out by all the suspicion. And actually, wasn't bringing games into school supposed to be banned?